Hi guys, so we have a big card reading today, and it's going to be about what is my twin currently working on, and what am I currently working on my higher self. Okay, so you pick a number 1 through 3. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Okay, so let's get started. So pile number 1, what is my twin and I working on? So let's start with the Divine Masculine, whoever carries the Divine Masculine energy. So the first card I pulled was the Angel Winter. It is easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't. Trust that God will lift you to new heights and give you greater self-confidence if you affirm your freedom. So this tells me that the Divine Masculine is working on freeing himself, whether it's from bad connection, karmic connections, or about accepting the connection. It's going to differ from each set of twins. And number 2, what is the Divine Feminine working on? I pulled the 3 of Autumn. Your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions, listening to your heart, and doing what brings you joy. Your life purpose is best fulfilled by allowing your talents and yourself to shine forth out into the world. So the Divine Feminine is working on standing in her power and showing the world what she is made of, whoever carries that energy. And then you guys, how you guys are working towards union. So I have the Queen of Winter. All your life experience have prepared you for this moment of truth. It's time to declutter your home, clear away situations that aren't working for you anymore, and from people who create more drama than happiness. So you both are letting go of bad connections that are maybe cluttering the union or causing blockages. So you're creating more healthy connections with people and also with your twin. If you're not in communication with your twin, that is okay, but you both are still working on this. Now the Divine Masculine coming towards the Divine Feminine and how he's doing that from his higher self. I have the 4 of Winter. So think things through before making a decision. Continuing to analyze isn't going to get you any closer to the resolution, but meditate and prayer will bring you closer to seek your answers. So he's doing inner work, and if he's not, this is going to be very different from twin twins. Those of you that are in communication might speed up more in December, is what I'm picking up on. For the Divine Masculine, he'll start to do more in December. If you're not in communication, he will probably reach out sometime in December or the coming of winter. Probably around the 4th is what I'm getting. Okay. And then the Divine Feminine and how she's working towards union. The King of Spring. Now's your moment to step into your leadership role. Don't back. So again, you're stepping into your power. That is how you're working towards your union. You're like not worried about this. You're focusing on you, not so much the connection and you. And that's how it's supposed to be. You have to love yourself before your twin can come in. Okay, so that was number 1. If you'd like to book a reading, my information is down below, and you're welcome to. And so let's get number 2. So this is Divine Masculine's energy. It says sadness is a part of life, but don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal, but once you work your way through the emotions, you'll be stronger than before. So much like number 1, the Divine Masculine is working on his inner emotions. I think this can be true for a lot of people in the collective, whether Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, but that's what your Divine Masculine is working on. And I feel this is more in the 3D sense. So the physical, he's working on this in the physical, is what I'm picking up on. Sorry about moving my camera. And then the second one is, it just does not want to stay still. Okay, so there we go. Alrighty, so the second card is the 2 of Winter for the Divine Feminine. It says, procrastinating and worrying what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between 2 of your own decisions and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. Trust yourself. And don't worry, everything will unfold as it should. Trust yourself. That is what you're working on. You're working on trusting yourself. Okay, and how you guys are both working on towards union is the 9 of Winter. Your fears and worries aren't real. They're fueled by focusing on negative, which gives power to that which you're afraid of. Stop worrying, let go of fear, and everything will be okay. So you're letting go of things and you're letting go of fear. You guys have gotten a lot of Winter cards so far. So I'm also feeling that if you guys are not in communication, you will communicate in Winter, much like deck number 1, which has actually been like, as a collective, that's what I've been hearing from a lot of people. Don't know if it's true. Timelines are going to vary from people because divine timing. Okay, so what the divine masculine higher self is working on right now. 9 of Winter, another Winter card. Okay. The end of a career path, project, or relationships brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness, relief, and disappointment. Put aside your fears but changes and trust that your brighter future awaits. So a lot of the Winter cards are about letting go of fears and seeing the beauty, because like winter can be cold and chilling, but snow is also beautiful to play in. So they're starting to see the beauty of this journey. That's what they're doing. Their higher selves is seeing that so that they can recognize you. And then the divine feminine. Oh, you got another Winter card. Get ready for the process to speed up. The situation requires you to choose logic and intelligence over emotion. I feel like whoever picked this deck, you love to live in your emotions so much. I'm feeling it's more for the divine feminine. If you're not the divine feminine, you're the divine masculine. Your divine feminine is she's very, very emotional. She likes to be in her emotions. Again, it depends what energy you carry. But the divine feminine is working on thinking from her mind and less from her heart. Ultimately, she is, of course, always thinking from her heart because the journey is about self-love. What do you want in life? But she's starting to do it from a more logical stance. Like, okay, if I don't work on myself, then I can never get what I want. So that's what this card is telling me. And she's running towards it because she knows that's the only way that she's going to get to victory. And this is normally a masculine card because it's the Prince of Winter, but she is going to stand in her power. She's not afraid to carry the masculine energy, which is fine because both twins can switch between energies. Typically not one carries just one. So that was number 2. Again, if you'd like a private reading, my information is down below. And feel free to reach out. I also take donations, which are very appreciated. And right now they will be going to doing some stuff for kids for Halloween. Okay, thank you guys. So let's get on to deck number 3. A first card, the Divine Feminine, the Princess of Winter. Oh my gosh, winter theme. Okay, this is an intellectual challenge that calls upon your ability to think of a matching solution. If helpful information is to put you bluntly, accept the message without being bothered by the messenger. So, don't shoot the messenger. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to those around you. Decide what is okay to listen to. And try not to be too defensive. Not everything we hear we are going to like. That is what's going on with the Divine Feminine. She's working on sorting through what she should listen to and what she shouldn't. And trying not to be so, I want this now. Even I get guilty of that. Okay. I did that backwards. I was supposed to do Divine Masculine first. Okay, but we'll say Divine Feminine since I said Divine Feminine. There's probably a reason behind that. So, well, for the Divine Masculine. The 6 of Winter. Another Winter card. The challenge times are coming to an end, and you can now breathe a sigh of relief. Let the past go and embrace happier times ahead. He's starting to let go of things he does not need so that he can sail towards you in the physical. That's what I'm gathering. The Divine Masculine is doing that. And you guys can have a kind of common theme. As look, that bird. But imagine it like this. Instead of this. Because I figured whoever picked this one might be in separation. See if we can go in like this. So that you guys can come back like this. Right? Okay, go how you guys are doing towards union. Finally, a non-winter card. The 10 of Autumn. Contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure and your family material needs are taken care of. So you both are working on the physical and making sure you are stable before you guys come into union. And if you already are in union, then you are working towards making sure this union stays healthy and safe. Okay. And then the Divine Masculine's higher self. Ooh, you got the King of Autumn. Okay. Everything's going to turn out great. Projects will be stunningly successful, exceeding new career opportunities. So he's working on new opportunities. His higher self is working on new opportunities so that he can be with you in the physical. because he's always with you in the higher realms. Always. And then the last card, the Divine Feminines, King of Winter. It's interesting that a lot of the feminines have got masculine cards. So they're starting to be able to carry both energies, balance, which is great. At this time, it's very important that you communicate clearly to be objective and emotional and act as professional as possible. Again, another Divine Feminine who's starting to use her mind. So these three have had a lot of common things. I feel that I picked deck number 3, though there's been communication in and out between autumn and now. So you guys will get communication a little sooner than some of the other decks. Anyways, thank you guys. Feel free to donate if you'd like. You can also message me through my email if you'd like to book a private reading. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.